let's all celebrate, guys. Zack Snyder's vision of the DC universe is dead. Yay!
So just to put a pin in this, Tony, like several massive movies came out, really popular movies people are talking about, and we've squared away with Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, some fucking Shudder exclusive. Not talking about the Iron Claw, not talking about.
I forgot Iron Claw was coming out when I made the list.
Not talking about Saltburn, not talking about like a ton of big movies. But yeah, here we are with Shudder exclusives, and now we have Aquaman. At least we have Aquaman, I guess. This movie was fine.
No, Rebel Moon. Talking about Zack Snyder.
No Rebel Moon.
What kind of disrespect is that?
Tony hates Zack Snyder. He's paid by the liberals to hate him or something. I don't know who hates him anymore.
All right, look. Recently, me and Adam did a whole video where we celebrated or mourned the death of the DCEU. We ranked all of them. I really liked the first Aquaman movie. I enjoyed it. I did not expect to like it. I'm not the biggest James Wan fan. I don't really like Jason Momoa. For whatever reason, that movie worked for me. I just saw this one today, and I also had a good time with it. It wasn't the worst thing ever. I was really laughing throughout most of it. I like that James Wan just kind of embraced the Aquaman thing. It's like, yes, it's silly. He wears a gold suit and green pants. The bad guy has a big like manta ray helmet. Let's just have fun with it. And I think it totally works. I think it's a fun sequel. There is one big issue, a big glaring issue with this film. But yeah, it's bombing, of course, in America. I think it's doing well overseas, which I can see. Gil, how did this one feel for you? How do you feel about the end of the DCEU? Was this a good note to go out on?
Yeah. Well, I feel like, I don't know. I was trying to think of something clever to say. The DCEU is over, and, that's really sad.
No, it's
so
not.
There you go.
I mean, a few of the movies were good. Most of them sucked.
Night, Sweet Prince.
Mr. New Year, how do you feel?
Well, I did see the movie. I do have actual thoughts on the movie.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was. Sorry. What do you want to? Sorry, Mr. New Year, shut up. Yo, what did you think?
No, I thought it's a dumb, fun movie, but I honestly wasn't having much fun with it until about the halfway point when his brother shows up, and I think it's just that it's going for the Thor style of humor, but I don't think Aquaman really had anybody to kind of riff with or play off of in the first half, and then when he shows up, I found the barbs between them pretty funny. He gets him to eat a cockroach. I enjoyed that. Otherwise, yeah, I didn't love this one. I'll be honest.
Gil, I'm going to ask you something. How did that translate to you? Because at first I thought he was messing with him, but then his brother's like, this is pretty good. And he seemed like he was on board with the taste of the cockroach. So then I was thinking, well, maybe he was actually just giving him a friendly tip to eat the cockroach. It was weird. It was a weird joke.
It's a multi-layered joke. That's what you probably didn't get the depth.
It was multifaceted. Yeah, it went over my head.
The original joke is he got him to eat a cockroach, but then the secondary level is that he actually enjoyed it. And if you stuck around for the post credits,
I was gonna say. So
I didn't.
So the DCEU. This is what bookends this failed experiment. The first movie literally begins with the birth of Superman, and this series ends with Patrick Wilson eating a cockroach burger.
Perfect.
Beautiful. I think that's a beautiful ending. I think that summed up this 10 years really great.
It really feels like they just didn't care by the end because they have now I'm about to describe the final scene of the movie, so I guess that's spoilers, right?
Hang on, Gil. I can't get past this cockroach bit. I understand that the brother liked it, and that's the secondary joke, right?
Yeah.
But then Arthur Curry is on board with the roach, and I don't know if it's because Momoa is not that great of an actor or what, but he seemed sincere about it tasting good. So the joke kind of lost the weight.
You're saying why didn't he go I got you to eat it?
Or wink at the camera nah.
Right. Or then if you do put the tear joke on there where he likes it, then Curry could have been oh yeah, and then look away thinking, wow, what the hell? He wasn't supposed to like that. But
it was probably, I'm sure this would have been paid off in Aquaman 3. So it's just...
This was a setup without the proper punchline, is what you're saying. I got.
By the way, this movie was finished like 2 years ago.
Sure.
It had 2 separate Batman cameos, Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck, and they cut both of them. I don't even know where you would have fit him in this
it was going to be a Michael Keaton cameo.
Then
it turned into a Ben Affleck cameo, and then it turned into no cameo.
Yeah. But I remember I heard reports of James Wan being like, what the fuck? Release the movie. It's out. It's done. It's done. But yeah, overall, I think it's a fun time. I like that we joked, Adam, that the first Aquaman movie is too long because they probably thought they'd only get one movie.
Right.
So this one is way better paced. Like I said, I love the cartoony look. As we remember, Zack Snyder thought this would be a good Aquaman suit, and that looks like bullshit. That looks nothing like Aquaman. But here's the one glaring flaw with the movie. The literal second main character of the first film is just awkwardly standing in the background of scenes. Like, she's in a lot of the movie. When she got shot in the beginning, I'm like, all right, they're going to sideline her. No, she's in a lot of the movie, but she says like 1 or 2 lines. Like, imagine if
she's just cleavage. She's just cleavage in every scene she's in that doesn't talk. It's amazing.
Imagine like Empire Strikes Back if Princess Leia was just standing behind Han Solo and every once in a while went, yes, the Empire's evil. And like, that was it. It was so jarring and weird because I guess they didn't know what to do with her legal situation. Like, well, we can't make her a main character, but also we'll look bad and maybe get canceled if we cut her out completely.
Which is more fun because they almost treat it like Aquaman's a single father for some of that intro.
They really do.
Mera's just not around at all during those scenes. And he's at all hours of the night. It's pretty.
They should have just kept her in. I feel like because this half measure, it's so conspicuously missing that when she shows up, it's such a sore thumb. Where you're like, oh yeah, he's married. Like he has a wife. I forgot.
She also had the best action scene in the movie with Nicole Kidman, where they were gliding around underwater in that chase.
This movie is such a cartoon. I
know it's hilarious, but that whole section was pretty awesome. It was really fun.
That sucks though, because I love Mara. Like I've been trying to figure out if I want to watch this or not. I had no idea if she was even in this or not, and I love her as a character in the comics in general.
Well, you're a big Amber Heard fan. You dressed up like her for Halloween, right?
Yeah, notorious fan of Amber Heard.
Yo, my boyfriend also looks like Jason Momoa a little bit.
I don't have that picture. Sorry. Yeah, no, she is like the worst part of the film, just because it feels like she was just added in later. Like it's very bizarre. But if you like the Aquaman lore, the whole thing with the baby, I was like, are they going to go where they go in the comics? Obviously, they don't. But yeah, it's got a really exciting villain in the movie. This guy. Oh wait, no, sorry, that's the Dead King from Return of the King. Adam.
I was getting the Lord of the Rings vibes from this film too. Like
somehow
kids' version of Lord of the Rings.
Somehow this picture got in when I looked up bad guy for the movie. But anyway, he has a really cool city. And oh wait, no, that's another picture from Return of the King. Good thing Warner Brothers owns both these films, so they don't have to yell at each other for plagiarizing. Yeah, no, Aquaman 2. I had a fun time. If you like the first one, you'll probably enjoy it. If you hated the DCEU, thank God it's over. If you love the DCEU, at least you got one more okay movie.
Did you like this more than the first one?
No, I think I enjoyed the first one more.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I totally agree.
This one's like
so. I just want to know if I should watch it or not.
Yeah, I'd say definitely watch it.
It's fun.
Okay.
It's fun to watch.
Did you like the first one?
Ooh,
it was okay. Like I'm trying to remember it.
Okay,
better,
well,
I think it's better than that stupid thing. It's better than that.
Anyway,
well, Joey, the fake Joey, or whoever this guy is, Father Christmas, I don't think he really weighed in.
Oh, sorry. Much like Mira, I just thought he was in the background. I kept forgetting he was there.
Of
course. Sorry, not Joey. What did you think?
No, I was going to say, I thought this movie was going to be awful, but it wasn't too bad. I really dug the balance between sea and land scenes that kind of kept it dynamic. I like that. And the whole bromance, family storyline was fun. It was nothing crazy, but it was fun to watch. I would recommend it.
Oh, my favorite scene is when the brother doesn't know how to run on land. So he's doing a Naruto run or whatever that cartoon is called. He's like, I don't know how to use my arms. I thought that was fun. But yeah, that's it for the movies. We're gonna go through some super chats here.